Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Rhyming. Yo, the other day, man, this is crazy. All right, the other day, I got into the elevator. I got on the elevator. I went down 2 floors, and a foreigner came on. He was a white guy. Came on the elevator, and he was busy with his phone or whatever. I looked up. He never looked up. He was busy with his phone. And that's that. Got to the bottom. Doors open. I came out the elevator. Some Japanese people came in. He said something in Japanese. Ohio, or I think it was afternoon. So, konnichiwa, da 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 da. I thought, what? This man didn't say konnichiwa to me. What's up? How you doing? Au revoir. I mean, that's goodbye in French or something like that. He didn't give me no acknowledgement. So, maybe it's too loud up here. I'm going to take it down a notch. I got some information. Alright, so the man, he didn't say what's up. I'm like, whatever. I said, next time, though, if I get in the elevator and he's there, I'm like, what's up? How you doing? Because maybe he you never know. I don't want to judge the dude, but I'm going to acknowledge him. So I'll give you an update on that. Alright, so this is all one day. So then I go to the train station, and I come out, and I'm going this way. I see a black guy, well, another foreigner who's black. He's coming this way, going in the station. I'm going out the station. So we pass, and I look up. He looks up. We make eye contact, and I give him a what's up, and then he has this kind of look like. So then I walk over to him, and he's walking over to me, and then we do the, and he's like, "Yo, you're friends with so and so." And I'm like, "So and who?" He's like, "You don't know so and so?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "My bad," and then he walks off. And I'm like, "Isn't that something?" Because there's a joke, black people, it doesn't matter. We could go about anywhere, just be like, "Hey, what's up, what's up?" And people be like, "Oh," and then afterwards, "Do you know him?" Nah, I never met him before. But yeah, foreigners in Japan are kind of a little different. Now, that day ended, but then the next day, like 3 days ago, I was on the train. It was the last train, and the last trains are insane because the last trains are filled with a lot of people squishing against the window panes, so they're insane because you're in pain, right? So I'm on this train, right, and last train, so everyone's just squishing, and I don't get it. Japanese people are so organized and so polite, but when it comes to packed trains, they seriously are throwing some bones, moving back of the train as if they don't think there's someone behind them. I don't get that. And I just don't get that. They seriously be pushing with their elbows. All right, so on this day, there happened to be this girl, foreigner, white girl, Caucasian, and she was there, and she had super rosy cheeks. You know how Japanese girls put their rosy cheeks on, and she had it. So I figured she probably loved Japan. Hey, whatever, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's the observation I made of the girl. So, trains being all squished up. And at one point, we make eye contact. And we give each other the look. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hide from the wind. That's why I don't make videos outside, man. So we give each other the look. Kind of only in Japan. Because only in Japan could you be squished on a train where people are acting like they ain't other people. They're acting like there's not another train coming. This wasn't the last train. It was just one of the last trains. So they're squishing all up, and we look at each other, and we just kind of acknowledge each other. So we get to another stop, and the train is like squished in more people, and I hear this. I'm like, oh my goodness, someone's being chicaned up. But then as we shuffled around, I was directly behind her, and she was doing the, and she's all sweating and stuff. It is hot on this train, and if you're not if you if you don't like being squished up next to people, it might be uncomfortable, right? So I'm behind her now, and you know, 2 foreigners on the train. So I said, "Hey, are you from the States?" And she didn't answer me. So I'm like, "Ain't this a blip? Maybe there's something going. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe." But then she took out her headphones and she's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Are you from the States?" She's like, yeah, I'm from the States. And that was that. And then, you know, train opens and we come back and we're squished over, and I was just like, I don't know. Do you love Japan? She's like, "I love Japan. Ever since I was young." And that confirmed the rosy cheeks in my mind, you know, whatever. And she speaks Japanese, and I was like, "Watashi, Choto," just being stupid. But then there was this other Asian guy, Japanese guy, and he's like, "Ha ha ha," and he's laughing. And then she's like, "Is that funny?" He's like, "Yeah." He said Choto. And then she's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Do you speak Japanese?" And then like he had like this British accent, Japanese guy. And she's like, "Yeah, I speak Japanese. I studied for like 4 or 5 years. Da, da, da." And then me, I don't want to be left out the conversation. So I'm like, "So, do you use Japanese at work?" And he's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "At work, do you speak English?" Actually, I said it wrong, but "Do you speak English at work?" And he's like, "Nah, I used to, but not anymore." And then the girl, she was like, at the next stop, "Hey, since we're going to be stuck on the train, we should all get to know each other." She's like, "So where are you from? What do you do?" And then we're all talking. But then at the next station, dude had to bounce, so he left. So it was just this girl and me. So it just so happened that we're going to the same station. We live in the same area. So we're talking. I talk about the music and stuff. And she actually did music. She says she sang opera. She could sing Russian and Italian. I'm like, "Yo, I'm thinking we could like collaborate." I always do that when I meet someone who has some type of musical skill. I'm thinking we could collaborate. I could freestyle and you could do that. Side note, there was this girl. I lost the video, man. But she's a Japanese girl and her voice was super. Actually, wait, let me see if I hit that. I can't. There's that real high-pitched, whiny, mosquito-sounding shit. And when I met her, I'm like, I was thinking, why do you talk that way? I mean, it's because it appears that on a normal day, she doesn't talk that way. But when other people come around, it seems to increase. So then one day, you know, I said, "I'm a rapper." She's like, "Yeah, I sing." I'm like, "What do you sing?" She's like, "I sing opera." I'm like, "Okay. I want to hear this." So then all right, I'm gonna go back down here because actually I just like going up and down the hill like I'm back in the day. All right, so she started singing. It was like, and it was beautiful. I was so impressed. So I had to show my girlfriend. I'm like, "Yo," girlfriend at the time, "Yo, check out this girl singing." And she's like, and she's just like, "Wow." So on my birthday, I had all my friends, or not even, I had a surprise party that was arranged, and all my friends came over. A lot of black people. So this girl was like, "Your black people are so funny." And she was just saying all that shit. And I was kind of like, "What do you mean black people are all so funny?" And she's just like, "You know, you're just so funny, full of soul and stuff." She kept saying that kind of shit. Now, there was no malice. She wasn't trying to be racist and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That was just her opinion. But the interesting thing was, as I said, she speaks all like, "Nyeh." So my friends were like, "What's wrong with that girl? What's wrong with her? She got something shoved up her ass?" I'm like, hey, don't be nice. Now, I didn't tell my friends that she was saying what she was saying. And I'm just trying to, that's me, you know, I'm trying to keep the peace. So they're all making fun of her and what have you. And I'm like, "Yo, can you sing? It's my birthday." I want to show she got a special, unique gift, despite the fact that she talks the way she talks. So then I'm like, "Sing's like, I don't want to." I'm like, "Come on, it's my birthday. You gotta do this for my birthday." So then everyone's just like talking, and then she comes, and everyone just shut up, and they're just like, wow, what the hell is that? Where's the radio? And I would love to show you this video. Cause I was thinking, yo, this is gonna go viral, man. They're gonna be like, look at this girl, she talks all. But that's the reason I didn't put up. I didn't want to play her out like, yo, this girl, she talks weird. I don't know if she could sing. And then all of a sudden have this. But so yeah, I didn't put it up. And then, as always, I was trying to look for this video. Cause I figured out I don't have to play her out. I could just be like, check out this amazing singer. But I can't find it. And you just gotta imagine squeaky Japanese girl with a beautiful opera singing. So I guess if we're gonna summarize this, don't judge a book by its cover, unless it's covered in a stupid book cover. All right, rhyming, shit.